Good morning, afternoon, good evening. As you all know, elections coming up, and Biden and Kamala they running from the media, from the press, and then we're gonna go dive into the one reason why they don't want to go to the press because they're gonna scared of this question that the population gonna ask. So that's the reason why, and then we're gonna go dive into it deep, and then we're gonna let you know the reason why they avoid the press for so long and for so many days, and then why this they keep gonna avoid it.
The
It's gonna
topic
for
on many
ABC.
California voters' minds is the state's housing crisis. The complex and growing problem of homelessness has now become a political football, with many GOP candidates slamming President Biden and leaders of blue states on this issue. So in tonight's Prime Focus, ABC's Zareen Shah encampment in the heart of San Francisco to learn more about what's driving the
It's just politics at this point. They know they remember Biden talk about the Build Back Better. So this is the result of Build Back Better. Everyone knew it's gonna happen, everyone expecting it's gonna happen, and the next thing you know, boom, it happened automatically. So that's why they avoided one of the avoid media because they say the Build Back Better plan is a slap on the face for every American, and there's really not something they're going on to it to profit only the other country that oversees that Ukraine and the war that have money funded, but inside the
problem
country,
and what
no.
an expert on the ground says needs to happen in order to see change.
Keeping that, boss? That garbage?
In parts of San Francisco, this scene is a regular occurrence. City officials cleaning encampments, unhoused Americans moving street to street, like Anthony, who says he's been living in a tent for the past 3 years.
Right after COVID, it was horrible out here.
What were you doing before then?
Mostly chef work. Being in the restaurants, they shut them down. It was hard to supplement the income in the work.
And you were initially paying $1,200 for rent to share a room.
Yep.
Anthony is one of the 170,000 unhoused Californians struggling to find a permanent home, while others like Nellie Sordo works full-time cleaning homes and is still unable to make enough to break into the San Francisco rental market. The city's minimum wage.
Look at that. 18 hours and 3,000 per month for rent. Oh, Jesus. This is crazy. 3K a month. How many jobs? How many hours? Remember, guys, this is hours we talk before taxes. Remember, guys, they're gonna take about 25 taxes, person taxes from your paycheck, and then on top of that, and then you cannot even have enough money to pay close opening, and the next thing you know how much you have to if you pay rent, and the next thing you know you get a utility like phone bill, and then if you drive a car you gotta pay insurance, and then so things like that. Then wonder why they said America does have $400 saving. This is crazy. How you make it like to $18 an hour and you got 3,000 average rent. This is why the question that they're gonna ask Biden, and then Biden cannot have those answers for it because what happened is he never put the money for the people to live in a better life, but they find money every time when Zelensky come in to get the money for the war to provide for Ukraine. But no, for sure, nope, we didn't see it. For people that live under the bridge, nope, it's your problem, not mine. Fix yourself. And there's no job, $18 an hour, 3,000 per month. This is ridiculous. And America has to stand up and fight for it because at the end of the day, your family suffer for it and you yourself gonna suffer for it.
$18.07 an hour, but the average rent for one bedroom is roughly $3,000 a month. Sordo lived in this RV with her 2 young children for over a year. She told our ABC station KGO,
"The rent is too much after the coronavirus. Working is down, so I came to work too much."
She recently obtained rental assistance from the city and was able to move into an apartment. Nationally, homelessness has risen to over 500,000 people.
500,000 people. Is that per year or per month? Because at the end of the day, we see how a lot of people migrating inside the country. They have a 13K on the EBT, and then they have a hotel, four-star hotel pay for them, and also they have food supplies give it delivered to them, and then you are here American, you cannot even work, you ask for money, not qualify, and they will give you a little bit for you to push for a month or two, and next thing you know, there's no job opening, recession, inflation, and next thing they advise you to vote for them for the same outcome. This is getting ridiculous. Almost 600,000 people homeless. Like, how in the world we end up like that? I thought it was a third world country. Tell me about third world country like South America. America, the greatest nation on earth, and this is the situation that people are living in. They don't care about you guys. They don't care about how you live. They don't care about where you stay. They don't care about what you do. They care about how much profit they can get and how to leverage the election so they can stay in power. And next thing you know, that's why they avoid the press, because those questions gonna be asked and they didn't want to answer that. And that's the reason Biden and Kamala are hiding, because they don't want to talk about those real issues about the economy and the people living in poverty, because
The
they do
Golden
that.
State now makes up nearly a third of the nation's homeless population. The reasons are numerous: the high cost of living from the tech boom, the economic downturn during the pandemic, and mental health crises, all adding to San Francisco's homeless population.
California has systemic issues in terms of its housing affordability, where it is a very popular place to live. That has driven up rents, and the rents are a direct cause of homelessness. What we need to do in California is really have a massive investment to offset that difference between incomes and rent.
Jennifer Friedenbach, the executive director of the Coalition of Homelessness, is one of the people working tirelessly to find Anthony and others long-term shelter. Clearly, you have politics on your mind every day.
Yeah, I mean, this is a manufactured issue, homelessness. It was created by a lack of investment. It was created by...
Yeah, is a lack of what? Lack of government that don't care. They don't want to spend on the infrastructure. They don't want to spend on the American people that's been living here for so many years, and then that's what happens. Send those money for the people versus for the people migrant that are coming illegally. Those are the one they spend the money. There's a lack of caring about the true people. They should be cared, because those people now, and they don't know where to go, and if it's raining they have to stay on the rain, if it's cold they gotta stay on the cold, and if he's sick they cannot even go to a doctor, to a hospital to get proper medication, and if some of them don't even shower, cannot even get for the shower or even eat properly, and you expect them to have a kid, you expect them to grow, you expect them to stand up to be like a man. How you supposed to be like? Because what happened at the day, we all care about American people, but the thing is, the matter is, who's gonna stand up for America? I don't think Biden is. And then you as an American, you should know that those Democrats, they don't care about you. They're all about their money. If they can leverage the election for them to keep you down, they're gonna do that. That's why they're gonna say that, oh, such and such. They say like, oh, vote for me, and blame the other guy. But at the end of the day, they're not doing nothing. The other guy did better, because I noticed that the other guy helped a lot of Trump helped a lot of people, business owners, small business. But Biden killed a lot of small businesses from when he was president, and he blamed inflation, recession. Who built that up? Who put the money out of thin air with no backup plan? Since every 2 to 3 months, they spend billions of dollars to send to Ukraine. Who do that? Biden. And next thing you know, you're trying to blame him. This is the card they play, and then it feels sad for the people, the homeless. I totally understand, but this is the point the country is.
By cutting programs, it was created by neglect on the part of policymakers of all parties, frankly.
Many across the state say they're frustrated with the growing encampments in their cities.
There's needles on the ground. Also, there's a lot of broken glass. You're getting catcalled.
Look at that. Look at that. That's an island where poverty. That's a third world country. This America